Seniors sat quietly in the warm, sunlit hall of the community center as Dr. Evelyn Marsh stepped onto the small stage. Her silver hair, neatly pinned back, sparkled beneath the lights. The projector screen behind her read only one thing: protect your eyes and vision naturally. Without preamble, she began. You're not here for a sales pitch or miracle cure. You're here because you want to keep your eyesight. And I'm here to tell you how 3 specific vitamins might just help. The audience, a blend of sharp and aging eyes, leaned forward. Let me tell you a story, she continued, about a man named Walter. Walter Baines was 72, a retired teacher who had spent most of his life reading textbooks and grading essays under dim desk lamps. His life in retirement had slowed, but the most troubling change wasn't his pace, it was his vision. Letters blurred, colors faded, and he found himself squinting even in the brightest rooms. He blamed it on age, like many do. His daughter, a nutritionist, convinced him to visit an ophthalmologist. The diagnosis was common: age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a condition that threatens the central part of vision and robs seniors of their independence. Walter was devastated, but he wasn't ready to give up. That's when he started making changes, small ones at first. And at the heart of those changes were 3 vitamins that science increasingly supports as key protectors of eye health: vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Dr. Marsh moved closer to the edge of the stage. Vitamin A, she explained, is essential for maintaining the integrity of the cornea, the outermost layer of the eye. It also plays a critical role in helping us see in low light. A deficiency in vitamin A can lead to night blindness, and in more severe cases, permanent vision loss. Walter began adding more carrots, spinach, and sweet potatoes to his diet. He even started taking a supplement with beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A. Within weeks, he noticed a change: less dryness in his eyes and a subtle improvement in low-light clarity. His eyes, once tired and gritty, began to feel refreshed. Next came vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps maintain the health of blood vessels in the eyes. It combats oxidative stress, which damages cells and accelerates age-related eye issues like cataracts. Walter's eye doctor explained that oxidative stress was like rust on the lens of the eye, slowly clouding vision. Walter, once indifferent to fruit, started each day with a bowl of strawberries and oranges. He added red bell peppers to his lunch and even made room for kiwi at dinner. His favorite snack became a cup of blueberries, rich not only in vitamin C, but other antioxidants too. Though his cataracts wouldn't vanish overnight, his optometrist noted that they hadn't progressed as rapidly as expected. Whether coincidence or consequence of the vitamins, Walter didn't care. He was seeing the difference in more ways than one. Finally, vitamin E entered his regimen. This fat-soluble antioxidant protects eye cells from unstable molecules known as free radicals. When these free radicals run rampant, they contribute to cell damage and diseases like AMD. Walter had never liked nuts or seeds, but he made the effort. Almonds became his mid-afternoon ritual, and sunflower seeds were sprinkled over his oatmeal. He even found a vitamin E-rich supplement formulated for seniors. With time, his central vision stabilized. He was still careful, still under medical supervision, but the downward spiral had slowed, perhaps even halted. Dr. Marsh looked at the crowd. Walter isn't an anomaly, she said. He's one of many who've benefited from what's been confirmed by clinical research. Vitamins A, C, and E are not just letters on a label. They are molecules with real power. They support the eye's natural defenses. They fight inflammation. They help delay degeneration. She paused to let that settle. And let's be clear, she added, this isn't about replacing medicine. If your doctor has prescribed eye drops, treatments, or surgery, follow that guidance. But these vitamins are a natural way to support the body in its efforts. Think of them as reinforcements in a battle against time. She clicked to the next slide, showing photos of foods rich in these vitamins. Bright, vibrant colors: orange squash, leafy greens, citrus fruits, nuts, and seeds. You don't need to spend hundreds on miracle pills, she said. You need a colorful plate and consistency. She pointed to a small chart on the screen listing daily recommended doses for seniors. Vitamin A, 900 milligrams for men, 700 milligrams for women. Vitamin C, 90 milligrams for men, 75 milligrams for women. Vitamin E, 15 milligrams for adults. Supplements help, she admitted, especially if absorption is an issue or if your diet is limited. But food comes with co-nutrients, fiber, and enzymes that support overall health. The crowd began to murmur, questions forming, ideas bubbling. One elderly man raised his hand. But is it too late if we've already lost some sight? Dr. Marsh smiled gently. It's never too late to support what you have. Vision loss isn't always reversible, but slowing it down, sometimes even halting it, is possible. These vitamins help nourish what's left and protect the cells that are still functioning. A woman near the front nodded slowly. Her husband had been diagnosed with glaucoma the previous year. Now, don't get overwhelmed, Dr. Marsh continued. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with breakfast. Add a glass of orange juice, a handful of nuts, sprinkle spinach into your omelet. These choices add up. And they had for Walter. A year after beginning his vitamin journey, his vision had stabilized. He still used reading glasses, sure, but he could drive during the day, read the newspaper without a magnifier, and even return to his favorite hobby, painting. He hadn't expected a miracle, but he got something better, hope. Back in the community center, Dr. Marsh concluded her talk. Your eyes are among your most precious tools for living independently, joyfully, and safely. Don't wait until vision fades. Nourish your eyes. Feed them what they need. These 3 vitamins, A, C, and E, are the allies you've been looking for. The crowd erupted into soft applause. Many clutched their notebooks, already scribbling down plans, new grocery lists, questions for their doctors, reminders to pick up supplements. Not a single person rushed out. They stayed, mingled, swapped recipes, and shared stories about relatives, fears, and hopeful steps toward clearer days. Walter wasn't in the room that day. He was back in his studio, painting his garden in rich greens and golds. But his story lived on, shared by a doctor who believed that age shouldn't dim the world around us. And for many in that audience, it was the beginning of a clearer, brighter journey.